Blair, after the sudden conclusion of her CrossFit career, felt the need to explore new possibilities and opportunities. Therefore, on a whim and without any particular plan, she decided to enter her information into the WWE Prospects database. Shortly after this move, Blair found herself working at a flavoring company in Atlanta doing phone sales. However, things took an unexpected turn when she received a message from none other than Mark Henry, a 20-year WWE veteran, who had stumbled across Blair's profile on the CrossFit circuit. The message conveyed that he was impressed with her profile and that he could potentially help her secure a tryout with WWE. However, he made it clear that Blair had to put in the work and make the most of this opportunity if she wanted to succeed. Following 2 successful tryouts, Blair's raw talent and potential impressed the officials at WWE, who offered her a contract on April 12, 2016. Soon after, she was assigned to the prestigious WWE Performance Center in Orlando, Florida, to hone her skills and undergo intensive training. Blair's first in-ring appearance occurred on June 25 during an NXT live event, where she debuted as Binky Blair and claimed to be the EST of NXT, the prettiest, baddest, and strongest wrestler in the division. However, she suffered a loss to Aaliyah in her in-ring debut on September 29th. The turning point in Blair's career came on the May 3, 2017 episode of NXT, where she made her television debut under the ring name Bianca Belair. She took part in a battle royal to determine the #1 contender for the NXT Women's Championship, and although she did not emerge victorious, her impressive performance caught the attention of the WWE Universe. Belair's skill and athleticism earned her a spot in the Mae Young Classic tournament, where she defeated Sage Beckett in the first round. Despite putting up a valiant effort, she was eventually eliminated in the second round by the eventual tournament winner, Kairi Sane. With her incredible potential, impressive work ethic, and dedication to her craft, Bianca Belair has established herself as a rising star in the world of professional wrestling, and her future in WWE looks bright. In January 2018, Bianca Belair commenced an undefeated streak in WWE NXT, showcasing her prowess and dominance in the ring by defeating a string of talented competitors including Lacey Evans, Candice LeRae, Dakota Kai, and Deonna Purrazzo. Her incredible run quickly established her as a formidable force to be reckoned with in the NXT women's division. Belair's star power was recognized by the WWE Universe, and on April 8, 2018, she made her much-anticipated WrestleMania debut, participating in the WrestleMania Women's Battle Royal at WrestleMania 34. Despite putting up a good fight, Belair was eventually eliminated by Becky Lynch. At TakeOver Phoenix on January 26, 2019, Belair faced off against Shayna Baszler in an intense match for the NXT Women's Championship, but was unsuccessful in her challenge due to interference from Jessamyn Duke and Marina Shafir. The loss marked the end of Belair's impressive undefeated streak, which had lasted for an astonishing 367 days. Belair's quest for championship glory continued at TakeOver New York on April 5th, where she competed in a fatal 4-way match against Kairi Sane, Io Shirai, and Shayna Baszler. Despite a valiant effort, Belair fell short in her attempt to capture the title and was submitted by Baszler. On the May 29th episode of NXT, Belair suffered her first pinfall loss in NXT to Mae Young, further fueling her determination to prove her worth as a top contender in the division. A triple threat match was announced on the September 4th episode of NXT to determine the #1 contender for the NXT Women's Championship, featuring Belair, Yim, and Shirai. The following week, Candice LeRae was added to the match, making it a fatal 4-way. The highly anticipated match was the first match on the debut episode of NXT on the USA Network, where LeRae emerged victorious. Despite these setbacks, Bianca Belair's star continues to rise in WWE. On the 23rd of October, during an episode of NXT, Belair faced off against Rhea Ripley. Despite interference from Io Shirai and Candice LeRae, Belair lost the match. Fast forward to November 23rd, and Belair, alongside Team Baszler, participated in the first ever Women's War Games match against Team Ripley. Unfortunately, Team Baszler would lose the match. The following night, Belair took part in the annual Survivor Series event where the 3 brands went head-to-head in multiple matches. She joined Team NXT, which emerged victorious in a 5-on-5-on-5 women's elimination match against Team Raw and Team SmackDown. Belair made her first appearance in the Women's Royal Rumble match on January 26, 2020. She entered the ring at number 2 and proceeded to eliminate 8 other superstars, which tied her with Shayna Baszler for the most eliminations in a single match. Belair lasted for an impressive 33 minutes and 20 seconds before being eliminated by eventual winner Charlotte Flair. At TakeOver Portland on February 16, 2020, Belair went head-to-head with Rhea Ripley for the NXT Women's Championship. Despite her best efforts, Belair lost the match. Later that week, during an episode of NXT on February 19th, she competed in her final match for the brand against Charlotte Flair, once again losing the match.